So I had this great idea. I'm gonna gather a bunch of people and get a bunch of guns and get a bunch of weapons and form a military, my own personal military. And I'm going to invade a region and enslave everybody and force everybody to pay me all their money and productivity. And I'll do that. I'll be the king of that country, of this new country. I'm going to make a new country, basically. I'm going to enslave everybody, force them to pay, steal all their money, and I'll be the king. And then what I'll do after a few years is I will change the label of the monarch, the fake, dictatorship. I'll change it to what's called a democracy. And I'll tell everybody that they had a revolution and they became free. And now they just need to pay taxes each month. So it's a really awesome plan. And me and my cohorts will get wealthy beyond our wildest dreams, while the people that we took over and dominated will become poorer and poorer and poorer over time. And then, as things get, as we develop our scheme and scam, we can get more complicated, and we can devise more sneaky schemes and scams to rip everybody off even more. Okay, so that's basically what all governments are, what I just described. It's like the Vikings used to raid, these berserker raids. They would land in these boats on these coastal areas of northern Germany and Scotland and England, and they would raid these villages, and they would steal everybody's money, everybody's food, everybody's stuff, everybody's wealth, steal their women, rape everybody, set the whole place on fire, and then leave. And that whole process would happen over a period of like a day or two. And then they got wealthy, and everybody else was destroyed. But they got smarter over time and said, wait a minute. It's actually better if we invade them like thieves, and we set up camp in their village, and we call ourselves government, and we don't just destroy everything in 1-2 days, but we slowly suck them dry over a period of years. That way we can make even more money off of these motherfuckers. So that's the system in which we're living in. That's called government. I was arguing with somebody about taxes, and basically all these taxes are is we're just paying the central banks. That's all it is. We're not paying the governments. When is people going to realize we're not paying the government? There's no contract to pay taxes to a government. It looks like we're paying the government. It seems like we're paying the government, but we're not. We're paying the central banks, because the central bank, they lend the money to the government. And all that money gets filtered out and trickled down into the system. And that scheme, the central bank lending money to the government borrowing money from the central bank, there's an interest rate attached. So the interest is what the public has to pay in taxes. So we're not paying the governments, we're paying the central banks. So now you know where your taxes go. It goes to pay off the central bank interest that's accrued. And and then this system is just, the whole system itself is just a complete siphon of productivity. It's to keep everybody poor, it's to keep everybody struggling. That's all it is. There's nothing at all to do with contributing to the public interest and supporting the building roads and building the healthcare and helping old people. It has nothing to do with that. Please understand, nothing, zero, negative. No, it's 100% of a scam just to rip everybody off, to keep everybody poor, so that we don't accrue savings and investment over time, so we can actually build up and take over the government. Because if the public could, we're the ones that do everything. We work, we do all the heavy lifting. We provide all the productivity in the society. So if we are able just to unabatedly to work and do our live our life and save up our money and not pay any taxes, then we're going to get way more powerful than the government, because the government doesn't provide us with shit. Nothing. All the government does is take from us. Take. Steal, steal, steal. That's all they do. They don't do anything. They don't support us. They don't help us. They don't make us safe. They don't make us safer. They make our lives more dangerous. Think about it. Think about it. Come on. Our lives are more dangerous now, way more dangerous because of the government. You know, so there's no solutions there. They're not smart. It's inefficient, it's stupid, all their solutions suck. The government sucks, it's the worst, it's a cancer. So, if we didn't have to pay taxes, we would easily take over. We would take over. You know, and they don't want that. So they put themselves in power, and then they steal our money every month. You know, for me, it's every month. So, you know, it's every month, it's like, you know, thousands of dollars I have to pay for nothing. Just to siphon out my productivity. You know, I work every day, I can't afford anything, I need a new car, my windshield's all cracked up. Any minute now, the whole thing's just gonna shatter. I can't afford to get a new windshield. Because of taxes, I don't have any money, I don't even have air conditioning in this car. I'm just driving to work every day, sweating balls ass. I can't afford anything because I gotta pay all my money in taxes. Doesn't make any sense, you know. I don't understand why people don't care and why people think that this is right, or why people are not furious about this. I mean, I don't even know why I'm even talking about it, because no one's gonna listen, nobody cares. Shut up, pay taxes, we don't care. It's just, that's how it goes, you know. People don't give a shit. It's really too bad, I think. It's really too bad. You shut up, leave me alone. Just want to watch my TV, have my TV dinner, you know, put my fingers in my ears and go la 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I'll die a very poor person, even though I worked my whole life. Worked my ass off my whole life for nothing. For nothing. I mean, do you guys realize, does anybody out there realize that if we didn't have to pay all these millions of dollars of taxes that we pay all of our lives, we would be millionaires. Our lives would be fucking awesome. We could have so much fun. We could do anything. We would retire early. We would retire when we're 40. Millionaires. We could live fantastic lives. We could live out our dreams. If you want to, like, buy a couple houses, and our economies would be great. Everything would be... It would be a utopia. It would be a utopia. Everybody could live out their dreams. You work hard, and you can save money. You can invest in your future. It would be awesome. I mean, I could buy a camping car, and I could just, like, travel all over the world in my camping car and have a very awesome life. I'd be free, you know. I could buy a boat, sail around the world. I could buy some farmland and just cultivate the land and help everybody. I could grow a bunch of food and just give everybody food all the time. I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy person. If I have 5 kilograms of blueberries, I'll give 4 kilograms away because all I need is 1 kilogram for myself. I don't need all 5. I'll give them away. I'll gladly smile on other people's face when they receive my honey or my blueberries or the soap that I make. That makes me happy. That's the reward enough. You know, but I can't do anything. I'm strapped. I'm tied. My hands are tied behind my back because of these goddamn taxes. It's really sickening. It makes me sick. There's no law. There's no rule of law. The government can come in and just take you anytime they want. There's no due process. That's all a bunch of bullshit. That's all a bunch of hocus pocus nonsense. Oh, you're a spy. Oh, you're a terrorist. Blink, they can just pluck you out, and you can do life in prison, life in a cage, for no charge. There's nothing. Don't be fooled. I have rights. I have human rights. You don't have any rights at all. The only right you have is to pay the taxes and shut the hell up. Eat your garbage. Eat the crumbs that fall off of the edge of the table. It's really messed up, you know. It's really messed up. People need to understand, you know, that they're just getting scammed. They're getting scammed. I mean, why is it okay if some unelected, bogus-ass governments can do this, but I can't do it? I mean, if I break into someone's house every single day, I'm like a robber, I'm a thief, I'm a career criminal. I'm a terrible person. But the governments they're no problem at all. We vote for them. We consider them as like gods, rock star politicians. And mark my words about this whole like Russia meddling bullshit. Here's what's gonna happen. Somehow Russia meddled in the election, right? Okay? They hacked the servers. They hacked the voting machines. The computerized voting machines. So all the votes were like to Trump. Now all elections are gonna be hacked. So guess what? There's not gonna be any elections anymore. I mean, it's just like there never were any elections. The whole thing is a joke. The whole thing is a joke. There's no democracy, there's no voting, there's no elections. It's all absolute, utter nonsense. Wake up, please wake up. There's no elections. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. You vote for nobody. You vote for asshole A or asshole B or asshole C. Oh, great options. And then asshole A gets elected. What are they going to do? They're just going to make your life worse. It doesn't matter. Wake up, please. God damn it, wake up. For fuck's sakes. Absolute nonsense.